right. BYOD, Business Opportunity or Big Headache by Samantha Zumwalt. So this case study describes some of the advantages and disadvantages of companies having its employees using their own device for their work and their business. So it gives a few examples of different companies implementing BYOD in their business, and you can see the different effects that it has on the different parts of their business. What are the advantages and disadvantages of allowing employees to use their personal smartphones for work? So the advantages include an increase in productivity and an increase in employee satisfaction. Some of the disadvantages can include support for personally owned devices is more difficult than it is for company-provided devices. Protecting corporate data is more difficult. Cost of managing mobile devices can increase, and it requires significant amount of corporate and IT resources. What management organizations and technology factors should be addressed when deciding whether to allow employees to use their personal smartphones for work? So if the company has the resources that are necessary to keep track of all the different mobile devices being used, or if they need to make sure that they have the resources to secure company information accessed on the mobile devices by the employees. Compare the BYOD experience of Michelin North America and Rosalind Electric. Why did BYOD at Michelin work so well? So Michelin, they provided 4,000 company-owned devices, and the service costs for those devices were really high. And with the company-owned devices, they had a lot of benefits in service. But then when they changed to BYOD, they faced a lot of problems with having to reimburse employees for the time they spend working from their own device. But after a while, they gained discounts and got better carrier rates, and they were eventually able to see a lot of profits. But Rosalind, they used company-provided devices, and they feared that having employees use their own devices would cause distraction for the employees, and they just kind of stuck with using. They were confident in using the company-provided devices and the software that they had. Allowing employees to use their own smartphones for work will save the company money. Do you agree? Why or why not? I don't agree because it'll take a lot of resources for the company to be able to keep track of all the different mobile devices and to be able to secure company information. After reading about Michelin North America's experience with the troublesome reimbursement that comes along with the employees using their own device and the cost of resources required to secure and monitor information, I don't think that the money saved outweighs the money that's spent. Things like discounted carrier plans can help the cost, but whether or not a company saves money by allowing its employees to bring their own device really depends on that company and how they implement this idea. What are the distinguishing characteristics of cloud computing, and what are the 3 types of cloud service? So the 5 types of cloud computing include on-demand self-service, network access, location-independent resource pooling, rapid elasticity, measured service. The 3 types of cloud service include public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud. Update. So according to Better Workplace, Better World, employees' main concern with BYOD is that their company will have inappropriate access to their financial and health data, as well as to their personal photographs, videos, contacts, and other information that they could lose. All that information if the company attempts to remove or wipe the business information from the worker's device, which typically happens after a person's employment has concluded. So they're basically just worried about, the mixture of their personal and work information. And another site talked about the biggest pros and cons of BYOD, And the biggest pro was that this policy allows companies to benefit from cutting edge features in new devices because a lot of time people's personal devices are more updated than work devices that a company provides. A question to think about: what could a company do to encourage profits with BYOD? They should look for discounted carrier plans. A question to think about: what kind of company would BYOD benefit? Um, and it would benefit a well developed company that can provide the security and technology needed to protect